this year, the Swiss Pavilion is presenting the work of Pauline Boudry and Renate Lorenz. Their work is very much about the way we are constructing our identity through performative gestures in order to allow more space for different ways of being. They look at how we are doing reverse movements and how this reverse movement can be a movement of resistance.
The exhibition is called Moving Backwards, and the first thing that you do is that you enter the stage from backstage. So you find yourself on a large stage and you watch a film and you understand that the dancers are exactly on the same stage where you are. So the audience is put in the position of a potential performer.
The film is a dance film. At first sight, you think that the performers follow a very strictly organized and choreographed camera, which is pacing very slowly from right to left and from left to right. But after a while, you realize that you lose directions in time and space, and that the movements are actually much more complicated.
We started with the feeling that we are forced to move backwards by the different political backlashes. I'm thinking of nations that build walls around their borders, of rescue ships that are being rejected in harbors, that people stop using gender-neutral language, for example.
Or that people start moving back from their polyamorous groups into traditional families. And also that hate speech seems to be acceptable again. So there are these very devastating backlashes on all sides. And we are learning from the women of the Kurdish guerrilla who wear their shoes backwards in the snowy mountains to deceive their persecutors by leaving traces in the snow into the wrong direction.
So it seems that they are moving backwards, but they are moving forwards. After seeing the film, you come into the garden, and the first thing that you understand is that you are put a second time in the position where you are not supposed to be, because you arrive from behind a bar. So you are put in the position of the barman or the barwoman or the barkeeper. And so we designed this space here mostly because we wanted to have a space for the people to read the newspaper that we did. We have about 15 letters addressed to the audience of the Biennale by different authors and philosophers. And we wanted to create a space where the audience can sit down and talk together and read the newspaper.